Hello everyone, welcome to online class of computer. This is Mansi Mukherjee, your computer teacher. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel for new notification. Let's start. Some important questions we will do for today's revision work from the chapter 7 and chapter 8. Both are based on Python. Let's start. My first question is very common. Which programming language was developed by Guido van Rossum? Everyone knows the answer. Python. Python is the programming language developed by Guido van Rossum. And one of the story behind the name Python, you all know that why this programming language was named Python. Guido van Rossum were very much fan of the comedy circus show Python, Monty Python Circus Show, and from there he got the inspiration and hence he named the programming language Python. Second question. Into how many ways Python shell can be used? Name them. Please tell the answer. Python shell can be used in two ways. Can you name them? First one is interactive mode and second one is script mode. Now, what is the difference between these two modes? Interactive mode is used to execute the command and get the output at instant. The interactive mode will help for checking the code line by line. Whereas in script mode, you can save your program and it will compile. The interpreter will execute the program at once. Line by line execution is not possible in script mode. Now you cannot judge which mode is better. For long-term purposes, writing lengthy code, of course the script mode is better. And if you want to check the error, so interactive mode is better as it checks the error line by line, right? Third question. Write the full form of IDLE in Python. Many a time it has been asked if Python program was written on which application? IDLE. What is this IDLE? Integrated Development and Learning Environment. My dear students, you can pause the video here and write down these questions with the answer in your notebook. Question number 4. What will be the output of the following print statements in Python? Let's see. There are 4 statements I have given. Print 8 minus 5, print hello, print 9 plus 5, print 10 plus 5. Okay. Now, please write the output in your notebook of these statements. So, I am showing you the output. You can check your answer by the time. See here, the first statement, print 8 minus 5. What does this mean? 8 minus 5 will simply give the output 3. Next one, print hello. Double quotation mark is there now. So it is a string. Hello will as it is print. Now the third statement, print 9 plus 5. What will be the output? 9 plus 5. All of you, please note down here. It will not calculate the arithmetic operation addition. It will not show the addition answer of this. Rather, it will print as it is. Why? Because double quotation mark, you can see this quotation mark giving the instruction to Python interpreter that this is a string. So it will not be able to do any operation over there. That is why it is considered as a string. So it has been printed as it is. Means the hello or 9 plus 5. Anything we write in the double quote is considered as a string. Fine. Last one. Look here carefully everyone. Print P is capital. And look, double quotation is open but it has not been closed. So two errors are there. Python is a case sensitive language. So it is not going to understand the capital P. For us, this is also print and this is also print. But for Python this is two things are different. That is why it will not be able to show any output. Syntax error is this. And what is the error in this statement? First, P is capital which has to be in lower case, and either this has to be removed, 10 plus 5, you have to put a double quotation over here so that Python will take it as a string. Clear? Now the next question. What is the difference between equal and equal? Both are equal, but Python has the different meaning for this equal to and this equal to. Let us see the answer. The first one, this means is an assignment operator which is used to assigning value to the variables. Like you have seen x equal to 3, x equal to 5. This way we write, we assign a value to the variable using this equal to operator. Okay, this is actually not equal to in Python. If you are talking about in respect with Python, this is assignment operator. Fine. Now what about this? This is a relational operator which means equal to. So when we are dealing with the Python programming, this assignment operator and this relational operator, these two are two different operators. Next question. Which function is used to take input and store it as a string? Raw input function is used to take string as a input. Raw input function. Okay. Now the next question. Why logical operators are being used in Python? What is the use of logical operators? Logical operators are used to combine conditional statements. The statements which we give, like if A is equal to, if A equals to B, A greater than B, and A less than C, like this kind of statements we used to give. So they are called conditional statement which has some conditions, and if the condition is true, the statement is executed. So logical operators are used to combine these kind of statements. Next question. How many types of loop are there in Python? Name them. There are two types of loop in Python. Can you name the loop? While loop, which is also called conditional loop, and for loop, which is also called counting loop. Okay, and the name of these loops. What is the use of comments in Python? Answer. Comment statements are non-executable statements which are used for documentation purpose only. These statements are for programmer. They are not shown in the output screen. Now the last question. How division and modulus operator are different from each other in Python? Let us understand this answer with an example. Look here. 4 divide by 2. This one. And this is a division operator. Okay, what's the output? 2. If you divide 4 by 2, what will be the question? 2, right? Now, if we use this modulus operator, 4% by 2 means this is completely divisible, na? And what's the remainder? 0. So you will get output as a 0, right? I hope till these things are clear. So please keep revising this chapter. Do the book exercise. Do revise the book exercise also. Thank you.